The Soulful Mime by Ocheola-Oki. There once was a woman who lived in a large city, and she had the gift of a beautiful voice, and she constantly used it to serve all the people of the city. Her voice was so powerful and anointed that it blessed all those who came across her path. Her angelic voice would soothe anxious hearts, heal people both physically and emotionally, and cause people to experience unbelievable love and joy. Every day, the woman woke up bright and early and went out to minister to people with her songs. She also read to those who could not read for themselves, and she spoke words of encouragement over the disheartened people of the city. She had done this for as long as she knew how to vocalize, and it was the only way she knew how to serve. One fateful night, after a long day of stewardship, the woman had a dream as she slept. In her dream, she was having a conversation with the one who had gifted her with her voice, and he raised a challenging question. He said, "What do you value most?" And without thinking, she responded, "My voice." The woman realized that though she had used her voice to do great things, she had put her gift before anything else. The next day, she woke up and quickly realized to her horror that she had lost her voice. She could not sing, speak, nothing. She stayed at home throughout that day, weeping and mourning the loss of her heavenly voice. She felt weak and worthless. She had no idea how she would continue serving the people of the city without her voice. A few days later, the woman was finally able to force herself out of bed to go out into the city. She wore a scarf and hat to disguise herself to avoid the people of the town recognizing her. During that day, she took time to observe the world around her and come to terms with her new situation. She found herself hearing things that she had never heard before, and the sounds drew her to a part of town that she did not usually visit. There she discovered a park for children with special needs. As she observed, she noticed how the children played without a care in the world, even though some of them had missing limbs, developmental impairments, and some were even nonverbal. The kids moved the woman's heart. She realized that, like the kids, she too was more than her disabilities. Suddenly, she discovered the rest of her body. She had ears, hands, feet, and much more than her voice that she could use to continue serving the people of her city. The woman felt joy like she'd never felt before, and she spent the rest of the day with the children. The next day, and the following days to come, the woman went out into the city serving with a bigger heart and a bigger perspective than she'd ever served with before. She went around listening to people's heartaches, consoling some with hugs, and her smile became the light of the entire city. Today she continues to serve and uplift people as she writes and shares her story with them. She writes, "In the same way, you should be a light for other people. Live so that they will see the good things you do and will praise your Father in heaven." Matthew 5:16.